Kobe, how you do that? 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 Kobe, how you Kobe, how you do that? 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 Kobe, how you do that?
Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we back with another special episode of the DJ Focus podcast. Me and my one and only co-host, the one and only Quaditated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for some very high level conversation. Big shout out to all of our dedicated fans. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Big shout out to all my Instagrammers, all my TikTokers, you know, for making these podcast clips so viral and what they is. We love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we had two guests coming out tonight. But they said they got stuck in traffic and they had a show out in New York tonight. So, you know how me and Quana go. You know, we have our best shows when it's just me and you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And look, we about to start a reaction series too. You feel me? Like for YouTube, where we just react to a bunch of different videos and shit and a bunch of different, clips and, and just react and let y'all know our opinions on things. And so look out for Focus and Quana reaction videos. They're going to be real dope. So yeah, Quana, what's going on with you?
Well, right now, nothing too much. Just, dealing with the kids at home. I'm going to start a whole lot of things coming this New Year's. I got a lot of surprises and big things that I'm working on. And I got some things we're working on. So, I'm very excited. And just stay tuned. And you guys will see. Follow me on all social media outlets. Quana Tatted. I'm your girl.
Yeah. Hey, baby. Big shout out to my boo boo Stink live in the chat.
Hey,
boo. Love you, girl. All right. So, of course, we're gonna get to the high level conversation, but I got some things coming down the woodworks too. You know when I come correct. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You know when I come real big. So we got some big things coming down the line, but big shout out to my bro Blizz, the pop-up shop we got coming January 6th. And big shout out to Talisha for we doing her Pink Friday on the 29th. But we got some big events. I ain't gonna say nothing, but they coming down the pipe. 2024 about to be for real. I told you I'm dropping a video every month. In 2024 we dropping a video. You know what I'm saying? Me and my director, we got together. We got a whole game plan for y'all. And I just dropped my new single, Gotta Go. So go ahead and download that one right now. All right, let me share this to these good old people. All right, there we go. Quana, are you ready for some high level conversations?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to give out some cash apps?
Yes, we're ready to give out them cash apps.
I'm giving out cash apps tonight, man. 100th comment on any platform is getting the cash app. So make sure y'all get y'all comments up, okay? Make sure y'all get y'all comments up because we want to give away money tonight. That's how we feeling. You know what I'm saying?
And it's Christmas time, so I know you need the extra funds.
Yeah, y'all need those extra funds. You know y'all need that. You got all your Christmas shopping done yet?
No.
You still got some things you got to get?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm a whole Muslim and I don't even celebrate Christmas, but I still end up buying gifts for people. It's a damn shame. The kids, man, folk love the kids. But all right, so let's get into this high level conversation because we already late. We got on here late, a little bit late today. But big shout out to Candace. Candace, we love you, girl. Big shout out to all of our dedicated supporters. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Real DJ Focus. That you see it up in the left-hand corner, The Real DJ Focus. That's my Instagram handle. The podcast clips on Instagram be going viral. So make sure y'all get. We're sorry, 23 minutes late. It's the holiday season, all right? The highways was packed, all right? Everybody out shopping, all right? But we gonna get that right. All right, big shout out to my boy Professor holding us down on writing these amazing topics one more time. And let's get into some high level convo. Let's get it going. All right, let me pull my little itinerary up real quick, and then we're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it all the way going. All right, we kind of talked about this before, okay? But I want to bring this topic out because it was a good topic. I think we got some good reactions from it. But I was on Facebook the other day and I was reading a post, and it got real heated on this post. You know what I'm saying? And it was it's basically the like the can you turn a hoe into a housewife type topic? Like, is that a real thing? Like when they say like, yo, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, you can't turn a girl who had a promiscuous past into somebody who is worthy of a great future, right? So I'm gonna start right there. Do you think you can turn somebody who had a promiscuous past into somebody that's worthy of having a great future?
I would say yeah, because I had somewhat of a promiscuous past. Yeah, just being a little honest and all that. But nah, yeah, I definitely do think that you can. I think that if you actually believe in God or you have any type of religion or faith and you don't think it's possible for a woman to change, I think that you must not be that far into your belief, because God, Jehovah, Allah, whoever you praise, says that we all can change. So, yeah.
So you think it's possible? So you think it's a fallacy when people say, oh, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife? You think that that's cap?
Yeah, it is cap.
It's okay.
Now, I don't think you could turn every, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. If there's levels to certain type of females. And I also think that there's different type of hoes, because there's hoes that are very, like, there's females out here that are hoes, but they're very private about what they do.
Right.
But she done slept with the whole town, but she's not like the girl that's in the club that's dancing on everybody, that you see her with a different nigga every week, that she's, you know what I mean?
Right,
she's
right,
posting
right.
a new boyfriend every couple of months, but this girl really out here is still, you know, sleeping with the whole town.
Right.
And then there's girls that are hoes, but they might not sleep with multiple men. They just are continuously in different relationships. So it's kind of a whole behavior. Really it depends though, because I know girls that got new boyfriends like every 3-4 months. Like, that's kind of like crazy. You know what I mean? It depends on what you think is a hoe though. You know what I mean? I think there's different levels. So some guys think about it. Okay, so if I got 5 boyfriends in 1 year.
5 boyfriends in 1.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people to sleep with in 1 year.
It is a lot of people. It's a lot.
I think that's a lot of people to sleep with in 1 year.
But
as a woman.
So if you have 5 boyfriends in 1 year, okay, and you sleep with each one of them boyfriends, does that make you a hoe? I want to ask the chat. But 1, if you think it make you a hoe. 2, if you think it doesn't.
That's why I said I think it depends on what type of hoe we talking about. We talking about just like the nasty hoes.
Listen, there is levels to hoe them.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie there. But
there's girls that would sleep with the whole room, that would sleep with all the friends at one time, that's getting trains ran on them. And there's girls that's really just out there and they just might be sleeping around, but they not going to let any and everybody hit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
there's hoes that are more selective.
So you get with a guy in January, right? Mm-hmm. And, you know, you make him wait until the end of January. Y'all been on a bunch of different dates, whatever the case may be. Then you finally let him get in between, right? And then, you know, that lasts till about, you know, February, early March. You get with another dude in March. That lasts until May. You get another dude in June. You with him for the summer. Okay, but they all your boyfriends. They just didn't happen to work out. You was literally trying to find love, whatever the case may be. Then you get with another nigga, you know, September to November, and then, you know, you get with one more dude for the holidays. That make you a hoe?
It depends. It depends. So me, honestly, I don't really judge nobody. I think it's a lot. Like, I don't even got time to be investing in that many people. But it depends on what you think. Some people will consider that to be a hoe. Some guys will consider that to be a hoe. Like, it's like, damn, you stay with a new nigga. Like, you cannot be alone. Like, some people consider that to be a hoe. A girl that continuously has to keep sleeping with multiple different people.
I think that's a level 1 hoe.
Okay, so that's level 1.
That's a level 1 hoe,
okay.
Right? That's not necessarily. My wife says if you sleeping with 5 niggas in 1 year, you outside. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Everybody has different opinions.
I guess so. That's a level 1 hoe. She's not a super hoe. She actually trying to find love. She actually is making people, you know, commit to her to a degree, you know. And it's like, how long do you make a man wait, right? Like, you gonna make him wait 6 months? You gonna make him wait 5 months? You know, you made him wait. Like, you feel? Yeah, what I'm saying?
The problem is, I think with most females, the level 1 hoes is that they continuously go for the same type of man. So it's like, okay, it didn't work out with the first guy, but you date the same type of guy for the second guy. Then you date the same kind of guy for the third guy. And what change do you really expect? And that's the one thing that I learned. I think that's why like I haven't been dating, is because a lot of the guys that try to holler at me are all like somewhat in the same ballpark. They're all hood drug dealers, or they're all like guys who, maybe not be taking care of their kids, or they're trying to talk to me while they got a girl, like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like me in an older stage now, I identify red flags a lot sooner, and I don't even entertain it. You know what I mean?
Because you don't want your whole card to go all the way up.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want my whole card to get to even come out.
So all right, so though I think that level 1 type hoe, she was with 5 different niggas within a year, but she tried to make them all commit. I think that's easier to turn into a wife, to a housewife.
Because
right?
She's looking for love. She's not really just out here doing too much, but she's doing too much.
But she's doing too much, right? But then you got, like you said, you got the other level of,
There's 3 levels. I think there's 3.
No, it's about 5.
Okay, so
it's 5 levels.
Okay, what's level 2?
Level 2 is, you you're not making them all. You're not looking for necessarily love for all of them, but you end up in your endeavors still racking up 5, 6 dudes within a year. You cautious with your box, right? But you give it out sparingly based upon your attraction to or not even your attraction, but your the belief of potential for something with a dude, right? Like, but you might not be quote unquote looking for love, but you're still cautious with your box to a degree, but you end up racking them up anyway. So I think that's like level 2. Then like level 3 is you not cautious with your box, but you just you go out and it's like, okay, if I'm feeling a vibe, I'm gonna go ahead and let them have it. Then you got level 4, which is like you thotting pretty much. You screwing in between niggas, and you know what I'm saying, like in between cliques and different things like that. And then you got level 5 where you getting trains ran on you and all of this and this, that, and the third. So I think it's varying levels. Once you get to level 3, 4, 5, I think it's like impossible to turn that woman into a housewife. I mean, you gotta have the super.
So, but I'm saying, so you don't believe. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, so you don't believe that somebody like, so let's say if they decided to become Muslim and they decided to convert their life and they fully, you don't think that they could be changed? Like, even though you might not respect them, does your God say that they could be changed, that they're changed?
Listen, you talk about my God, you talk about Islam.
So is it once you're a hoe, you're always a hoe in Islam?
Listen, I'm telling you like this now.
I'm asking you what the Bible says. I'm not asking you what y'all feel, because I know y'all men are very strict upon that. I'm asking you in y'all Bible, because I don't know nothing about Muslim other than y'all don't eat bacon.
Yo, look, in Islam, you straight get you get stoned to death. Like if you out here being promiscuous, but that's strict Islam. You got like Islamic Sharia law, like being raised on. So like, I mean, in the eyes of my religion, that's like, it's like a super sin. However, can you change? Yes, absolutely. Can somebody change? Absolutely. I mean, is repentance and forgiveness a thing? Yeah, absolutely. You could.
I'm really trying to read that comment up there.
You can repent. Put it like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we believe in forgiveness. We believe in repentance and stuff like that. But you get your head chopped off if you out here.
So once you a hoe, you always a hoe.
Yeah, once you a hoe, you a hoe.
Okay, let's get to some of these comments, because you can see better than me.
He said Islam doesn't pop buckets. Islam don't believe in that second chance shit. Once you expose, it's over. It can be. What did he say? It can be they wife. They disowning them. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Like we really strict upon that. Like, you know what I'm saying. But still in all, we do believe in, forgiveness. We do believe in repentance. We do believe in, you accepting Islam and changing your life. We believe in that. We believe in, you taking your shahada and switching things up, you know what I'm saying? And accepting Islam. We believe in that, you know what I mean? So I can't say that we just going to say that it's a dub over, you know what I mean?
So my question is, okay, so in this world, I feel like this world is definitely very sexist. My question to you is for a promiscuous man, because there's levels. Like, there's some guys out there that will really sleep with anybody and everything moving. And there's guys that are, like, very selective. So you're telling me, does that apply to a man? Not saying...
We're giving out a Cash App. 100th comment, just letting y'all know. Get them comments up, because we're giving out a big Cash App tonight. Go ahead.
Like, let's not do the old females. No. Do you think that a man can change? Or you think if he's that type of guy that just
I believe
was like crazy when he was younger, that he ain't never gonna change?
I believe anybody can change, if you find the right motivation to do such. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe anybody can change. You find the right motivation to do such. But I just think it's hard, because once you stuck in your ways, once you set in your ways, and once that is just become a part of your DNA, as far as like who you are, then it's really, really, really going to be hard. And you got a lot of niggas that be like, man, you ain't going to change me. You found me like this. Don't expect to change me. You feel me? Like, so, I mean, I think it's possible for anybody to change. I just think the more you stuck in your ways, the harder it is for you to change, which is why I said once you get to level 3, 4, 5 of Hold'em, you're not changing your ways. It's going to be hard for you to turn that
woman into a housewife. But I also think it depends. I think it also depends on if they were a level 5 hoe when they were like very young, versus were they a level 5 hoe when they're like literally 25, 30. Because like, to me, like, there's some girls out here that I be like, y'all wildin'. Like, we ain't little kids no more. Like, they just be doing shit that's just like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it really does depend too, because a lot of girls are not taught now when we talk about fathers not being in the homes. A lot of girls nowadays, young women, lack respect for their body, and they don't even know the value of themselves. Right. You get what I'm saying? Right. So like, and then also some people, they go through things that make them more promiscuous. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I think I understand what you're saying, but I feel like if you're like, from 16 to 21, you was out here thotting and botting and running the streets, but then, once you got a little older, like, it should click in your head, like, you should have some type of level of maturity. I think it's worse when a woman is doing that at an older age. You know what I mean?
No, I totally understand.
I think the younger hoes have a more potential of changing when they get older, and the older hoes are always going to be hoes.
Right, I agree with you there.
You understand what I'm saying?
And I also think that every woman got a whole phase. You know what I'm saying? Like, at a certain point in their life. You know what I mean? Whether it be when they was younger, whether it be when they get older, whether it be after a divorce, whatever the case may be. I believe that a lot of women, majority, 90% of women have a whole phase. You know what I mean? So with that being said, yeah, there is instances where you can go ahead and turn a hoe into a housewife. But, you got some women out here that just can't control their box. You feel me? They just can't control their box no matter what. The minute they get around, then they get around the niggas, or they're in a certain situation, they just want to know what the shapes and sizes. Like, they just want to know the shapes and sizes. They can't control their box. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, as I said, it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to discount anybody. I'm not going to say that nobody cannot be changed. I just think the more you stuck in your ways, the harder it is for you going to be able to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I feel about the situation. Let me go ahead and send this out real quick to a few people.
Guys, remember that we are doing Cash App giveaways to the 100 comments. So please make sure that you are liking, sharing, and commenting. For your chance to win some money. Merry Christmas. We are sending out Christmas bucks. You heard?
We're sending out Christmas bucks. So like, what are some of the disadvantages of turning a hoe into a housewife?
Okay, so boom. I remember my cousin told me this, and I honestly do believe it, right? You know how they say that when you're with so a woman is technically, they say, supposed to only be with one man for like her whole life. Like, you're supposed to wait until you're married to have sex. So
what's up with the what's up?
I think the disadvantages of being with a woman that's had multiple men is satisfying her may take a lot more work, and her mind may ease off easier because she's too busy comparing you to the 50 million other men that she had. When you're just with one guy, you're with less guys, you have less to compare to, you'll be more satisfied with what you got at home versus a woman who had a guy that maybe he spoiled her financially, he was giving her sex every other day, he was big, he was small. She's over here trying to compare, and a lot of people do that in relationships. They try to compare. You know what I mean? So the less experienced woman is easier satisfied. I would say, like, when it comes to certain things, than the one who is more experienced.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. That comparing, the more you men you're with, the more you're going to be trying to compare niggas. You know what I'm saying? But the adverse to that is, you know, you got some women who was with a lot of dudes because they just did not know their worth. They, you know, figured that they was, you know, ugly. They figured that, you know, that's all they had to offer was their mouth or their box. But then when that one man came along that actually treated her like she was supposed to be treated her and viewed her as a queen and treated her as a queen, she like kind of gained a self-worth. You know what I'm saying? But no, I totally agree with you. It's, you know, it's hard comparing, you know, it's hard comparing your man to the 50 million other men you've been with. And the more niggas you've been with, the harder it is going to be for, you know, that's 100% an extreme disadvantage. And I think another disadvantage is, you know, reputation wise, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, once your shorty got that reputation of like being a bird like that, you know, especially a super bird, you know what I mean? Like, and now you
can't
wipe
walk
that
around
up.
with her pridefully like you could with a woman who hasn't been out here like that.
Can't walk around with her pridefully. You know your peace is being destroyed because niggas is always coming in your ear. Oh yeah, my man used to mess with. Oh yeah, oh you heard about this. Oh you heard about that. You heard what she did. Yeah. So I also think it take a strong man to be able to deal with that. You know what I mean? But that's definitely a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know another disadvantage is, you know, she can always slip back into her ways. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you used to being satisfied by multiple different dudes, it's going to be hard for you to be satisfied by one dude. You know what I'm saying? Like you always run that risk of them slipping back into their ways.
And then sometimes too, like if your man may be lacking in certain areas, then you start to, you know. But I think a lot of men are like that too, though. I think a lot of men, when their relationships hit a storm and they're in a storm, they can't remain solid. And that's like my main problem with a lot of these men. Like, I'm single because I'm not even gonna lie, there's so many couples that I see on Facebook and bitches that I see, and I mind my business. I'm letting y'all know I ain't telling nobody nothing. I learned my lesson. If your man cheating on you, nobody was telling me when my nigga was cheating on me, so don't expect me to tell you when your nigga's cheating on you. I mind my goddamn business. I learned my damn lesson. I don't get in nothing. But there's so many men out here that I know that are married, have kids. I see them with their girl. I be outside and see them with their bitch. That I either see them cheating on their girl or they in my inbox.
That's crazy. Men, y'all better get off. Stop it now.
And these are couples that people be looking up to. These are couples that people look up to and people inspire and people are sharing like, oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my God. Da, 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 da. And it's like, to me, that's an embarrassing, especially even as a man. Like if your woman's doing promiscuous stuff,
I think it's more embarrassing if you're a man. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But as a woman, though, too, it is embarrassing too when your man is entertaining people and you don't know.
I wouldn't discount what women go through and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get to your chats in a minute. Don't get it twisted. We get into your chats, and we giving out a cash app. 100th comment, we giving out a cash app. 150th comment, 200th comment, I'm giving out cash app. But I do think it's worse. Like, look at Will Smith's situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like niggas is dragging him through the mud because his girl is out here doing what she doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you, no matter how hard you work, you grind, your reputation, all of that is put into jeopardy when you got a woman that's out here really, really thought. And I don't think it's the same for women. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the same for women only because men cheat so much. It's so common. So it's not like, no, for real, it's not the same because as a woman, no, it is. As a woman, we are held at a higher standard than men when it comes to relationships. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like we just are. As a man, it's a lot different. Think about it. Like the baddest females get cheated on all the time. So it's something that's not like oh well, you know what I mean? It's like, oh well, you know, we heard that before, we seen that before. But when you see a good woman cheat on her man, it's like, oh shit.
I think,
you know what I mean?
No,
like,
I totally agree.
She really did that.
Yeah, totally agree.
Like with the Remy and Pat. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That was like, damn.
A woman has universally gained her value from keeping her legs closed. Men, not so much. Men gain their value from how many women they can get, right? I mean, that's not the only value that they gain, but I'm just saying, when they're valuable, you know, it's easier for them to get more women. Like, getting women is a task for the average man, right? It's like, we got to figure out our way to the box. We got to have game and money and all of this type of stuff. And we got to be debonair. We got to be smooth. It got to be something, you know, that sets us apart from other men, that makes it easier for us to get women. So in certain ways, our value we gain from we don't gain it from how many women we get, but depending upon your higher value, it dictates how many women you get. Like, women, they gain their value from their chastity, from keeping their legs closed. Mm-hmm. Like, always and forever, you know what I'm saying?
And not being so accessible, you get what I'm saying?
Not being so accessible. So
it's
now,
not easy for a nigga to get next to you. And I don't think a lot of females realize that, because I know females that are not even hoes, but like, they be outside perceiving themselves as hoes. Right, like, you get what I'm saying? Right. Because of how you carry yourself, sometimes a man may view you as a hoe just off of how you're dressed, how you're carrying yourself. Oh, they see you dance with 6 niggas in the club.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
They gonna be number 7.
They gonna, yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's how men think.
Right.
But let's get to the chats, because we got a couple people up in there. And
big shout out to Hennessy, Vanessa Espada. We see you, Maya. We see you. Big shout out to my boy Kellen. Shout out to my mom in the chat. Mommy, I love you,
Candace. Shout out to Candace.
All right, right there. Slide it down. All right. So Maya says it takes the right person, okay? And I think she's saying it takes the right person to turn to keep you from being promiscuous, or to get you on the right track if you are a hoe, to turn you into to a housewife. And it does. It takes a strong man to be able to turn turn that around, okay? Catherine says it depends on the nigga. Hennessy says people have to want to change themselves. I totally agree with that. You gotta want to change. It gotta be something that you're actively seeking. Too many diseases out here in these streets. I agree. Keep your legs closed. Hennessy, she says the music is making these young girls hoes nowadays. It says it's Sexy Red making girls turn crazy. And look,
I agree, but disagree with that.
I agree, but I'm not going to put it on Sexy Red, because the very real fact of the matter is, 30 years ago, Little Kim was like, I used to throw lips on it. Now I throw lips on it. Handle it like a real chick. Like, they was, we went from Queen Latifah, UNITY to girls being thoughts. That was 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music was changed. But so I do agree. I'm just not going to put that specifically on Sexy Red. Megan Thee Stallion, all of them, ain't none of them, they ain't shit. All right? They all out here got these little girls, you know what I'm saying, gravitating towards that holistic lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And that needs to stop. We need more positive role models out here that, you know what I mean, leading shorties into the right direction. Take your ass to church. All right.
Make sure you guys are share this, because you guys are commenting, but in order to get the Cash App, you have to also share.
Yeah, share the live, and make sure y'all subscribe to our page. All right. Kellen says it depends, because if you're curious, you're going to want to explore. That's true, but I think you need curiosity killed the cat. All right. You curious about what's over that ledge, your ass might end up falling over that motherfucker.
When I could take it back to what I said earlier, is that I believe that, if you're a hoe at a younger age, you have a better chance of growing out of that phase and becoming a good woman, versus if you're a hoe when you're adult. Because when you're young, it's kind of understanding to be curious. You get what I'm saying? Especially in these times, to be maybe more promiscuous and, be out there doing what I'm not saying that it's okay, because it's not okay. But a lot of these young women don't understand their worth. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it needs to be taught more.
It's expected for your whole
you get what I'm saying?
To be young.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But when you're like 25, 30, 35, and you still out here thotting and botting, baby girl, you just lost.
You lost. You know what I mean? But Some girls was married early. They was with their man early. They was faithful early. Same nigga, they took their virginity, da da da.
So they didn't get
to have their whole phase. So now I'm 25, 26, 27.
And they're curious.
My high school sweetheart and me done broke up. Now it's like, I'm ready to go sow my royal oats. You feel me? So she have a little whole phase, you know, and then she realized, like, damn, you know what I mean? This ain't for me. So I don't think it's just an age, you know, if you older or younger. I think it's the length you hoeing. So if you hoeing from 16 to 30, it's going to be hard for you to get that hoe up out of you at 32, 35. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because you just been stuck in your ways, being satisfied by so many different men. It's going to be so hard for you to actually, you know what I'm saying, stick to that one. And then because you've been hoeing so long, a lot of niggas don't want your ass, so you end up getting some nigga you can hoe on. Some nigga who a lame, halfway lame, who ain't going to put you in check so that you can still have that, you know, that semblance of a family life while you go out there and hoe on the weekends. I mean, so go down, slide down. Let's see. Oh, big shout out to my boy Carlos. Yusuf says we went. Hold on. He says we went from actual dance moves, percolator, walking out to these girls just shaking ass.
I love shaking my ass.
It's true.
Bow,
they out here. Listen, it's true. You know what I mean? But once again, even back when we was doing the percolator,
they
it was like, baby,
too.
if you grinding, I feel so excited because
oh, how I like it.
Me?
I try, but I can't fight it. Oh, you're something real good.
And it's a real. But the reason why that song came out is because grinding been out forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know that sexy type dance, it has been out. But I agree with the brother. Like, at the end of the day, it was real life dance moves back in the day. Nowadays, it's ass shaking. It's twerking.
I mean, they getting sturdy. They rocking their hips. There is dance moves.
Yeah.
There's dance moves.
Yeah, rocking their hips. I mean, girls don't get sturdy like that. It be niggas getting sturdy.
Get sturdy.
Girls immediately twerk. They just start twerking. So I agree with the brother on that. All right. So, all right, that was good. Let's get to the next topic.
Next topic, like, share, and subscribe. Remember, I don't even know how many comments we had, but we try and give out some cash apps.
We try to give out cash apps. We're giving out cash apps at the 100th comment, 150th comment, 200th comment. We're giving out cash apps to y'all tonight. But you got to make sure you share the status too, share the live too, because if you the 100th comment and you didn't share the live, you didn't subscribe,
then one gets it if they shared.
We ain't getting that. We're going to give it to the 101th comment. You know what I'm saying? And the writer threw this on there, so I just want to acknowledge this to this subject. He said, "What do you think of the phrase lady in the streets but a freak in the bed?" I want a lady in the streets but a freak in the bed.
Yeah, and sometimes that be hard though. It kind of contradicts itself in a sense sometimes.
I mean, I think that sums it up right there, girl. You could be a hoe as you want to, as long as you being it for your husband.
In this goddamn bedroom.
In the bedroom, in the house. You could do all types.
Sometimes it'd be the experienced bitches that got experienced shorties that got the hoe in them.
Yeah, I mean.
And that be the thing though. You know what the funny thing is? I don't know. I feel like these guys, I think they want a lady in the sheets and a freak in the bed, but then they also want thotty for funness.
I mean, I wouldn't deny that.
Not all men,
but
a lot of men.
It's the high value men. See, the thing about it is this. As I said before, men earn their right to get into multiple. Like, women are born with the right to have multiple niggas. All you gotta do is go outside and be a thot. Act like a thot for 2 seconds. You can screw the FedEx nigga. You can screw the nigga at your job. You can screw the ice cream man. You can screw the McDonald's worker. You can screw a police officer. You can screw your lawyer. You can screw anybody you want to because you got that intrinsic value to, you know what I mean? Like, niggas is out here seeking. Men don't have that option. Men have to earn their way into getting a lot of different girls. So a lot of the men y'all chase are these high value men that got a lot of money, that got a lot of, power, that got a lot of influence. So as a result, they also have a lot of options. And when you have a lot of options, it's hard for you to not, exercise your options when for the majority of your life, you ain't had no goddamn options. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you just haven't had it. And then, for men, because it's such a task for us to get coochie, and because we can't just walk out the door and get it, when we do find a little hoe that fall into our lap, it's like if you found a buried treasure, nigga. It's like, oh shit, I just found a 4-leaf clover. Like, what? I found a pot of gold. Like, these women don't come across often. Even the girls that really are hoes, we gotta pull the hoe out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, it's just not a natural thing. But, when you do come across it and you like, oh, snap.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like these days it's so different because there's females that I know that they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Like, a lot of females are like these niggas act like bitches. These bitches act like niggas. No, Krishan killed that song because it's facts. Like, when I mean it, I know females that be like, oh, I get nigga cheat on me, I'm cheating back.
Right.
I cheat back. Like, there's females nowadays that, know what I mean? They don't be caring.
No, that's true.
Like, they really out here moving. They moving like niggas.
Just because they say, oh, I'm cheating back, or I'm about to go be a thought tonight or whatever, they still gonna go pick the tall, handsome nigga with money that's buying bottles. They not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna just go fuck any nigga in the world. I'm gonna go fuck the bottom 70% of niggas who ain't got no money, who ain't got nothing going on for themselves, and they just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So they still picking the top niggas. Like, they not. So as a man,
the cheat back. I know a couple females that said that they the
cheat back. Women do not cheat back. Don't do it. Because I'm telling you, if you do that cheating back shit, you only destroying your own reputation. You only throwing yourself further into the hoe bag. All right? Don't do that. You can't. I mean, two rights don't make it wrong. Don't be that person.
I don't think it's ever okay to use your goodies for revenge.
Yeah, like, that's whack. That's whack, and you're whack, okay? And I'm going to keep it real with you. A lot of the women who say, oh, I cheat back, bitch, cheating already, bitch. Like,
yeah.
Like, y'all was already cheating. Like, we're not even going to play those games. Like, a lot of the women who stay 10 toes down and who don't cheat and who aren't cheaters, they find out they man cheating, they flipping some shit over, or they gonna be like crying at home, or they might go fight that bitch or something like, oh, you know what? Oh, bitch, you out here, you screwing my man. Any girl that be like, what? I'm out here, I'm cheating back. Man, you was already throwing that thing away. Like, we're not even gonna act like you wasn't.
The only way I will fight a female that was sleeping with my man, if I had a man, was if it was like my friend or like sibling, like somebody that I know that knew that was close to me. It couldn't just be like, if he's just sleeping with a random girl, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I'm not about to be fighting no female. Like,
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Now, if you was coming over for dinner and we was inviting you over,
yeah, we scrapping.
Yeah, that's violation.
we scrapping.
But
and I'm the same way. If you screwing the FedEx nigga, my problem is with you, goddammit. Mm-hmm. But if you screwing my man, I'm beating both y'all up.
They'll both get beat the
fuck up. My gun is registered. I'll be on Snap. I'll be on first 48. Like, don't be out here doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a joke. But nah, like, it's true. Like, at the end of the day, don't keep it in the house, because the reality of the matter is this: you use your connection that you had with me to get to my significant other. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Especially for niggas. You feel me? Like, you see pretty girls in the street, and your ass don't even say hi. You don't even say what's up. But now, because you around me and you feeling like that can get you closer to, my shorty, now because you around me, you around her, so now you trying to weasel your way in. Nah, that's ultimate violation. That's ultimate violation. All right, so let me ask you, okay, because I think that was a good topic. Let me get a couple more comments in real quick. Jasmine Best says females nowadays have several different personalities. Like they act one way in the person around the person, and different around someone else. Nope, that's why I agree with you there. I think that's a lot of people though. A lot of people that act like that. But
Samantha,
Hey,
we're about to go to
Sam.
the next topic right now, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you for always tuning in and showing support. We love you.
Yeah, Samantha, our topic was, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? You could go ahead and weigh in on that while we get into the
Yeah, and
next
we'll
topic.
read yours.
We'll read your comment, all right? Yes or no? She said no. All right. So, all right. So, let me ask you. Next topic is called when it's over, staying in toxic relationships. Okay? All right. What do you think are some of the psychological factors that influence the reason some people remain in toxic relationships despite recognizing the negative impact on their well-being? Why do people stay in these toxic relationships even though they know they hurting, even though they know that it's adversely and negatively affecting their well-being? Why do they stay?
I would say it has to do with self-love. Like not loving yourself, not realizing your value, not realizing how strong you are. Also, some people come from
She said the sex.
the sex too. I'm not gonna lie, but some people come from very toxic families and homes. So most of the time, toxic relationships don't start off as toxic relationships. A lot of guys don't really show, or women, because some women are very like I know women that be putting their hands on guys and all that, but you don't really see that at first. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? They make you fall in love with them.
Right.
And then the red flags come. And at that point, it feels like you're so invested, especially like maybe if you have kids. Now your kids is around them. You know what I mean? You may be relying on them or comfortable with whatever they're doing for you. They're helping you out. So it's like, damn, like all those play a factor in why I believe some people stay in toxic relationships. But it all comes down to self-love. Like you have to love yourself and you have to choose better. You know what I mean? Because those red flags ain't there in the beginning. Most toxic relationships start off really good.
Right. No, I agree.
Them niggas ain't beating your ass from the jump.
Candace says, what makes a relationship toxic? Give me 5 traits of a toxic relationship. I would say fighting all the time, arguing all the time, cheating all the time, especially for women.
Physical abuse,
When women
mental
cheat.
abuse, controlling. People that are very controlling.
Now, I think certain people hide behind that whole controlling thing because they don't want to have to take direction or want to have to be submissive. So, I take that whole controlling thing with a grain of salt. Like being in control and being controlling are 2 different things, right? So I think as a man, you should always want to be in control of your relationship. You want to be in control. I think women don't.
You should be a leader.
Women don't respect you when you're not in control.
But there's different type of control. I'm not talking about the regular relationship control. Because people don't understand, when you get in a relationship, you have to make sacrifices. There's going to be certain shit you just can't do. There's, you know what I mean? You when you get in a relationship, you can't go out whenever you want. You got a man now. You can't just be like, yo, I'm going to the club. Like, you got to speak to your man. You got to have these conversations. If he says, yo, babe, I don't want you to go to the club tonight. You just went out. That's not him trying to be controlling. You decided to be in a relationship. So, this is what you signed up for.
That's what you signed up for. I tell you, look, baby girl, that dress is too short. I don't want you going out here with your titties out looking like a damn grown thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not controlling. If I say, look, I don't believe in girls' nights out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. You in a couple, let's do couples nights out. But I'm not going to be letting you go out with your gang of girls every weekend, because in my opinion that leads to other things. I don't think that's controlling, but a lot of women would say that that's controlling. He don't let me go out with my friends.
I think that if it's all the time you can't go out with your friends, then I think that's weird. But I think that if a guy's like, listen, like, we're not about to have girls night every freaking weekend, I could understand that, because when you're in a relationship, they say it's very important to surround yourself with people who have the same goals as you, and you should surround yourself with other couples. Like, if you're a woman who's in a relationship and you're chilling with a whole bunch of friends who are single, what do you think that's going to lead to? Exactly. So I definitely do understand that.
And on top of that, why,
but this is the problem though. A lot of people get in relationships and don't have these conversations prior to. Right. Like, if a man dated me, right, and we're dating and he decided that he wanted to get serious, before we get in a serious relationship, he should ask me if I want to change the way I dress, because how I dress. That's what attracted to you to me. Don't wait till we get in a relationship and now you're like, oh, I want you to change how you dress. You
No,
should have
I
this
disagree
conversation.
though. I disagree because I don't think a man has the right to question you on that or to try to impose that authority until he makes you his. Until he
No,
puts a
but I'm
stamp
saying
on
you
you.
should have these conversations
That's
prior
we had
to.
a conversation.
I'm not saying that you have the right, but I'm saying if you're dating
First
a
of all,
girl,
Cat, we talk about some exactly Quana. He knows what it is.
but I'm just saying, like, if you dating a girl, right, that you know is outside dressed damn near naked every day, and you've been dating this girl for 6 months, and now you want to wife her, that is fine. But before you wife her, you should act like, hey, like, listen, like, I want to take things to the next level. I'm trying to get serious, but I really want you to change because the way you dress, I'm not comfortable with it. So now she has that choice. This is the problem. You might date a girl that's out with you every weekend. All y'all do is party. Now y'all get in a relationship. You want her to sit down. You need to know who you're dating. People need to search for what they want instead of what's good.
I agree.
People are always dating people that's not their type. Like, why would you date Quanta Tatted if you don't like a bitch that's outside every weekend? I'm outside every weekend.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Why would you date me? It doesn't make any sense.
That's a good point though. Yusuf made. He said men not getting hit on while they're out and about, so it's a little different for dynamic for girls. But to your point,
guys do get hit on sometimes, but not as much.
But not as much. Like it's not a thing. Like even if I'm fly as hell, girls get hit on me by batting their eyes at me.
You have to make the move.
Right. I got to make the move. Nigga got to make the move. But it's our job to make the move on a woman. So you going out all of the time with your friends getting drunk. My nigga, my dad used to say it all the time. He said, when you got a pretty girl, a lot of niggas try to hit, and every nigga that try to hit don't miss. And the thing about it is, the minute you open yourself up for that, and you put her in a position because you allowing her to go out there, be drunk, and be with her little hoe ass friends, all right, or no good ass friends, and then they making a ritual of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh nah, it's girls' night out every week. Nah, I don't think that's healthy or conducive to a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think so at all. But
even I've done that before. I made a mistake if I was dating a guy who went out and partied all the time. And I knew that he partied all the time. I got in a relationship with him and I could not stand it. You know what I mean? And he didn't want to change. You know what I mean? He couldn't. He tried to slow it down, but him slowing it down was still maybe not going out during the week, but it was still every weekend. Oh, I'm not going to go out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I'm still go out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know what I mean? And that was his slowing it down. So that's why I said I think that people should start more dating for what they're actually looking for and
that
what they want instead of but instead of trying to turn people into what they want. Like, you could see that sometimes certain people will change for you, but you should start going after what you're actually looking for. Stop going after what you're not looking for.
Right. You
know what I mean? I'm not the type of, if you like a girl that dresses and, you know, carry herself all, you know, ladylike and, you know, not showing her little booty cheeks, I'm not the girl for you. I show booty cheeks. Now, if I got in a relationship, I would settle down a little bit, but I wouldn't.
But that goes back to topic number one. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Because at the end of the day, if you out here, if I'm really feeling you and I'm feeling your vibe, and like you check all these boxes, you got a good family, you got you head on your shoulders, you intelligent, you smart, you funny, you beautiful, you driven, you got a good job, you feel me? And I'm like, all right, but the only flaw is that she wear these booty cheek shorts. I'm still gonna go hard after you because at the end of the day, you check all of these 8 boxes, even though
and that's
you don't
fine.
check
But what I'm trying to say is, what's your
10.
definition? Because some guys be wanting girls to do a 360. Now it's different. If you like, listen, I want you to tone it down a little bit. I'm open to doing that. I'm open to turning it, but I'm still dressed sexy though.
Yeah,
like I'ma still be
on vacation.
I'ma still dress sexy. I'll turn it down. Like I won't come out with the booty shorts, but I'll come out with the booty shorts.
One booty, not two.
One cheek, not two.
One cheek, not two.
You know what I mean? Like but I'm saying I would definitely tone it down because there's ways to tone down being sexy. But I'm saying like if he wanted me to do like a whole 360, that's not who I am. So why would you date somebody that you're trying to turn into a? You know what I mean?
Right. No, I totally agree with that. I think we got a little bit off subject with the toxic relationships though, but
yes, we did.
We definitely did. But you know, good conversation, definitely. So. Would you say there are societal expectations and cultural influences that help people decide to stay in unhealthy relationships? Like, is it like a society, like cultural expectations? Like, in other words,
I think so because I think that like when I was younger, I thought I wanted to be a ride or die chick. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's what I'm
So
saying.
you get what I'm saying? Like
I was wrong with my nigga regardless.
yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like I was a dummy that, you know, when shit was happening, I'm taking a gun, I'm putting it in my purse, you know what I mean? I'm stashing shit. Like
you was a thug.
Oh yeah, I was out there thugging. Yeah, me. But like I wanted to be a writer, and I think that a lot of females think that being a writer is what it's really not.
Right.
You know what I mean? They think it's holding a nigga down for 50 years where he's in jail because he was doing some dumb shit. Now, don't get me wrong. If he was a good nigga and he took care of you and your kids and he was a good nigga, that's a writer. But y'all holding down niggas that was cheating on you, out here beating your motherfucking ass, was doing the most.
Even beyond just holding a gun for a nigga, buck, shoot him up. Let me put your crack in my jaws. You got, real life expectations. Like when you make your vows, right? What do they say? For better or worse? Right, as long as you both shall live. So if you make a vow to somebody and it says for better or for worse, then culturally or societally, that particular vow makes you want to stay in this toxic relationship because you said for better or worse. I married you for the better, but I'm gonna stay for the worse.
Yeah, but the worst shouldn't be the worst that these females are dealing with. See, the worst is, oh, you done lost your job. The worst is I got cancer and I lost all my goddamn hair, so I gotta grow it back. The worst is, oh damn, we having another kid. It's about to be a little rough. That should be the type of worse when you say for better or worse. That's where people get it misconstrued. For better or worse is not him beating your ass or her sleeping with people or her violating you and her not respecting you as a man and talking to you like you ain't shit.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of females do that too. They talk to these niggas like they little ass boys. You know what I mean? And I've done that. I'm not gonna lie.
If you getting your ass beat, run for the hills. Like if a man is just beating the shit out you, run for the hills. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's your life, that's your health. You know what I mean? But some women won't do that because they might be financially dependent on them. You feel what I'm saying? If they might only get their ass beat once a month, but for like the other 29 days, it might be mad peaceful, it might be mad happy, it might be loving. You feel what I'm saying? So
I feel like a lot of toxic relationships, what they do is like a repeated cycle. I feel like they put you through mad shit and they do just enough to keep you holding on. And they reel you back in. And it's like, because I've been in toxic relationships, and that's how I feel like what happened to me. I feel like a motherfucker would do all this bullshit, and then like you said, then they're good for a month or two, and they do just enough to keep you holding on. You know what I mean? Right. They're doing everything. They're showing you they love you. They're pulling you right back in, and they hit you with the bullshit again. You know what I mean? And it's like a repeated cycle. I think it's also a mental thing. Like it really is like a sickening thing that you just get stuck.
Yeah. Slide that down a little bit. I want to get to that comment real quick. A little bit more. All right, right there. Yusuf, he said the loyalty what fuck up the chances for the good guys, expecting the next nigga to be like the last. Okay, and Samantha says girls be staying in toxic relationships, having 4 kids by a piece of shit man just to have that picture of I got one baby dad. Now all your kids got a shitty dad. My head's on, and he's still treating you like shit. Should have been let him go. I mean, you got 4 kids with a nigga, I'm sure is.
But she's saying like you shouldn't have even gotten to the 4 kids. That's like Krishana. She had another baby with Blueface. Why would you do it?
Why would you do it? No,
some females do that. They'll continuously have a baby with somebody who's not doing that.
It got to be some love there. You feel me? Like it got to be some sort of love there. I think we do run for the hills in certain circumstances, which we really shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, toxic though. Like, certain women call toxic things that is not toxic. Like you
what?
feel what I'm saying?
Give me some examples.
Like, oh, he's a narcissist. He only cares about himself so much, and or he cheated on me a couple times. And
that's not toxic?
No, I don't think if you got 4 kids and you are married and you are with this man and you love this man, he cheated on you once or twice, I don't think you should go running for the hills. I think that's when the for better or worse comes in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, people make mistakes. You feel me? Like, a mistake is an action.
It just sucks that those mistakes apply for men,
wrong.
but not for women, because most men would never forgive a woman who cheated on them.
As he shouldn't.
You get what I'm saying? So I just think that in that aspect, it's not fair.
It's different for women. I told you.
I get what you're saying, but I'm
just
saying
have this emotional connection. Women has. She said that first baby ain't his though. She ain't shit.
But you said exactly, Quana. If he was shitty after
after the first kid beating on you, what you having the second kid for? I mean, listen.
And then you're putting your kids, like you're giving, like you're.
Like I said, if he beating for you, run for the hills. A man cheated once or twice, I don't think that's enough toxic behavior for you to be like, I'm gonna go give up my whole family. Because
it also depends on how he cheated and what type of cheating he did.
I mean, if he had a baby by your friend or some shit, yeah. But like, you know what I mean? Like, as I said, men don't cheat for the same reason women cheat for. Men cheat because some coochie fell into his lap and it normally don't. Like, that nigga found a buried treasure and shit. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, but
like,
some guys are
Johnny
really
Bills,
out
what's up,
here.
baby?
Some guys are really out here just consistently cheating because the coochie, because either they're tricking or they that nigga, like you said.
They that nigga.
You get what I'm saying?
So and even in that aspect, it's like, all right, this man is a high value man. He got the money, the power, the wherewithal, the means to take care of you, to make sure that you got what you need. You feel me? He loves you. He treats you good. He give you holidays, Sundays, birthdays, and vacations. That bitch only getting every other Friday night or something. You know what I mean? But
if it's a continuous thing, I couldn't do it.
You get holidays, vacations, all of that. He love you. He care for you. He having his children with you. He's there for you. All of this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, he cheated once or twice throughout the years. You know,
throughout the years, that's different. Like now, if he's continuously throughout the year, no, like, no. Honestly, too, I'm really, really, really scared of like diseases, and I don't care what nobody said. There's a lot of shit going around.
She says, she said, mans have to literally get hard to cheat. That's a process. So I don't think when a man cheats, it's a mistake. Nah, that's wrong. You gotta understand, the definition of a mistake is a action action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. So you don't have to, this notion that this has to be some randomness to be a mistake, or this it just doesn't. It's not true. It doesn't have to be random. It's just an action or judgment that's misguided or wrong. So whether he got hard or not, or whatever the case may be, he still had an action or judgment that was misguided or wrong. So it was a mistake. I just, for men, it is not an emotional attachment. It's not it's not emotional attachment. It's just, this thing kind of fell into his lap. And throughout human history, all men of power have always had like concubines. You know, the king always had a concubine. You know what I mean? This is what goes back to the polygamy argument that we was talking about. You know, it's in a man's nature to kind of have more than one. You know what I'm saying? So like in a society where he's being guided against that, right? Like you gotta, just monogamy only. Polygamy is damn near illegal. Some niggas, especially high value niggas, they gonna step out, they gonna cheat. This, occasionally. I ain't saying that it's right. I just don't think that it's worth you giving up your entire family over.
Okay, so you want to know what I would say? What I've always said. I feel like if a man really does love you, you'll never find out he cheated on you. I believe all men cheat.
These women ain't no good.
I believe that all men do cheat, but I believe that if he truly loves you, you ain't never gonna find out.
No, that's true.
Like,
but
honestly, like I really do believe that, because they gonna make sure that it's not with the thought from around the corner or the local thought that be running her mouth or the one that be smashing everybody.
But let's keep it real.
They gonna make sure it's somebody that they don't want that shit to go back to their wifey at all.
Niggas try to hide. Y'all motherfuckers go location, password, go into his phone. Y'all niggas is searching.
So y'all gotta get better.
Y'all stalking. Y'all driving around looking for and then when y'all find something, y'all be like, oh my God. Oh, you should have kept it from me. Like, nigga, I tried. You talking about? I tried to keep it from you. You wouldn't let me. I mean, I think
Yo.
I'm just keeping it all on in bids. Like, you feel me? Like she said, can't even cheat in peace. And look, I see a lot of women up here talking about something. Oh yeah, as long as I can cheat back, as long as you can handle me cheating back. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Let me tell you something. I ain't a cheater, right? But if I were to ever cheat on a man that I love, he would never find out.
But you see, but this is
like
why,
ever.
But this
like
is,
I would make sure
that he would never find out
because I love him. Like what I did was a mistake.
Action or judgment, which is misguided. And see, ladies, this is the reality of the matter. Okay, y'all not just gonna have the one up on niggas. The fact of the matter is this: women can cheat at any time, and niggas will never know. So, like, for example, like for a woman, y'all, you could drive to Philly right now and get gangbanged by the whole projects, and drive back here during your work hours. Because as soon as you get out there acting like a thought, niggas gonna take you upstairs. Okay, we don't have that option. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all got that. You feel me? Where y'all could just literally drive an hour away.
Yeah, but I think nowadays women are so like money driven that you just gotta have money. Now, as long as you got money as a man, you gonna get some. Y'all gonna get some cheeks.
But this is what I'm saying.
A man can get cheeks as long as he got some money.
Men don't have that option. we women literally. She said a whole gangbang. I'm just saying, y'all can do that. If y'all was feeling promiscuous, y'all can go out there and do that. She said we cheat with who we want. Y'all cheat with who y'all can. Exactly. This is my point.
That is true.
So now when it finally fall into a nigga lap after 6 years, I done finally found this girl that I ain't had to work for. Y'all never got to work for it. Y'all could literally get thotted out whenever y'all want by batting your eyes, hey, and rubbing up against a nigga. Nigga got to wait for it to fall into his lap. Then when it finally fall into his lap, he take it. You like, oh my God, I can't believe you. I'm leaving and breaking up the whole family so I could go out there and do me as a single girl until another nigga wife me up. Then you end up catching more bodies than that one chick he cheated with, and you broke up the family, and you broke up the kids, and then when they ask you, yo, what the hell happened? Oh, he cheated on me one time.
But I also believe it depends on the type of man.
That's not toxicity.
Like I said, I feel like a man that really loves you, you'll never really find out. Like, so I was with my kid's father for almost 10 years, and I can honestly say he never actually legitimately cheated on me. One time during a breakup, I found out some shit out of the 10 years that we were together. But the whole, as far as us being together and living together, I could honestly say that's the man that I could say, I cannot say that he cheated on me.
Because you found out way later.
No, with the time that I found out that he did something with somebody, it was during one of our breakups where he was really not, he wasn't staying at the house. I kicked his fucking ass out. You get what I'm saying?
You was with him for 10 years.
Yeah.
Did you cheat on him ever?
No.
Never cheated on him?
No, I never cheated on him.
That's
I really never cheated on him. When I mean, I was working, I went to church, I took care of the kids. Like, we was like a family. He picked up the kids, I picked up the kids. He worked during the day, I worked during the night. Like, we really was
on each platform. Go ahead.
We was a family. So, like, I can honestly say that I do believe that. Now, maybe he did cheat on me, but I ain't never know. I ain't never found out. I could say this to this day. My baby dad never cheated on me.
Start with Facebook.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Even though he did what he did with the girl during one of our breakups, I still came at him like he cheated on me, though. I don't give a fuck. I was like, nigga, fuck out of here. You cheated on me. But we wasn't really together, so.
In this world, it's a shame as it is. Y'all are the rare find, because in this world, as shamed as it is, it's like either the man is cheating or the woman is. The man is cheating or the woman is. Like, if a man is out here being extra super faithful, 9 times out of 10, his girl cheating. Like, it's fucked up to say, but it's true, because a woman, a man, when he's super faithful from the beginning, right? 9 times out of 10, a girl get to peeping up on that, and then she like, that nigga ain't going nowhere. She get that nigga ain't going nowhere type vibes, and he not, cause he don't got nowhere else to go. He ain't never cheated on your ass. He letting shit slide. You texting niggas, he like, baby, just stop. Cause he's so afraid of losing you, cause he don't got nothing else. He been with you 5 years, 10 years, never cheated. Don't even know if he still got any game out there that actually work. So now he like, damn, I ain't going nowhere. You start playing him with the, damn, that nigga not going nowhere. Now you start doing more shit. You done went from texting the nigga. Now you coming in late. Now you going on weekends away. Now you doing all this other shit. I'm just saying. Yeah. And that nigga not going nowhere. He allowing you to do shit because he ain't got nowhere to go. He's so in fear of you losing you. You feel me? That's 100 Facebook? All right, we got 100 Facebook comment. 100 Facebook comment, and I'm gonna get to that right after this though. So he get so caught up in not losing you, you know what I'm saying, that he allows you to do more shit, and then eventually you out here cheating, you out here acting a fool, like, and then adversely, when the nigga is out here doing him, whatever the case may be, or cheating a little bit, and a woman is faithful, she like, yo, look, I'm not going to allow that woman to take my spot. I'm the queen. I'm the one that he come home to. I'm the one that he having his kids by. I'm not going to allow you to steal my family from me. You feel me? Like, so as a result, and, she don't know. I mean, she know that he got options. She know he got other options. So if she really faithful and she know he got options, she like, man, I'm not going to push him into the arms of another nigga. I'm not talking about the nigga being straight, raking you through the coals and shit. I'm just saying it's fucked up, but like it's either the nigga cheating or the female cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the world we live in. You know what I mean? And it really got to stop. We got to be more like Quana and her man over 10 years that neither one of them cheated on each other, as far as she know.
Yeah.
Right. All right. We got our 100th comment.
Cash App.
Cash App time.
Cash App time.
Hennessy, you are our 100th comment.
So we just got to check to make sure that you shared.
We need to make sure that you shared the status. I mean the live. The live. And we got to make sure that you subscribe to the DJ Focus podcast page. All right?
And if so, you get your Cash App. Remember that we are also giving a Cash App away to the 150th comment and the 200 comments. We're already at 100, so we need 50 more.
Right. We had shit. We had 150 comments. So look at that. So that means we got 2 Cash Apps to give out. We got 2 Cash Apps to give out. All right. Get to the 50th one too. Get to the 50th one because I said I'm giving out at 150. You know what I mean? The 100th comment and the 50th. I'm mad that we got all these viewers though and all these comments and only 15 likes. Like, come on now. Don't be a silent hater.
Don't do us like that.
Hennessy, you did it twice? All right, cool. Subscribe to the DJ Focus podcast page and then drop your Cash App. We're going to send that thing right over. Don't do us like that though. If you on the live, like the live too, man. Because that's how Facebook pushes it to the top of the algorithm. You got to make sure you like the live as well. So don't just sit here and don't like it. But y'all comments is going off and we appreciate the love. This is what I'm talking about. All right. So drop your Cash App and guess what? We're going to send you some money.
And we're working on the 150th
one right now. We're working on the 150th right now. And then we're going to give a Cash App out to the 200. I don't know how much I'm giving. I'm feeling a little Christmassy tonight. You know what I'm saying? So
what's our next topic?
Our next topic is branded black people.
What?
Branded black people.
Branded, like when they brand them?
No. Like, what type of impact do you think brand name clothing has had on shaping, had in shaping one's identity within urban culture? So, in other words, I guess what he's saying is, why do black people love the brand so much? Like Nike, Timberland, all of this type of stuff. Like, why is black culture so connected to brands? Like, no other culture is like that, right? So white people can straight wear Hard Rock Live t-shirts and fucking Dockers jeans and have the prettiest girl and drive a Tesla. We gotta have Nikes. We gotta have you know what I'm saying, Timberlands. We gotta have Montclairs. Let me hide all my.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to cover up.
Cover my Montclair coat.
See, so I'm not like that. I don't really wear too much name brand stuff. The only thing that's like mainly name brand is what's on my feet. My feet gotta be, you know what I mean. But I also wear some regular shit. Like, I don't care. I do have certain name brand clothes, but I'm not big on that. But I could say that I do think that the black community is like that because I think throughout the years, if we want to go back in time, we didn't really have nothing.
Okay.
We wasn't able to dress as nice as the people in the big White House, and we wasn't able, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we were always the less fortunate. So then we turn style into making us feel like we're more fortunate than what we really are. Right. So you get what I'm saying? We make it seem like if you see somebody coming, and think about it, if a nigga come in the club, right, and he got on Gucci sneakers, Gucci hat, Gucci bag, Gucci everything, everybody gonna think he got money. He could be dead broke. Right. You get what I'm saying? So we associate rich and success with an image rather than what it really is now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, and I think that's kind of fucked up, but it's kind of true. You know, like, you know, because we've been so disenfranchised and broke for all these years, you know what I'm saying? Like, just feeling like you got money, you know what I'm saying? Just makes you feel better about yourself. But, you know, I think that it's a plot. I think that it's a plot by the government. The government of the United States. Because keeping it a whole 100 bands, it's no other race of people like that but us. Like, every other race of people that actually be wearing rich clothes be rich. We the only people that's poor wearing rich shit. And I think it's definitely the government influence on us, you know, the musical influence on us, which is pretty much ran by them, you know what I'm saying? Like, we the only people who subjected to listening to music and watching shows or whatever the case may be, or watching imaging where that's all you see is us wearing this Gucci, this Louis, this Prada, this that, this third. You feel me? Like, and guess what? They getting rich as fuck off of us. They getting real rich off of us. You know what I'm saying? Timberland got rich off us. Tommy Hilfiger got rich off us. Perry Ellis got rich off us. Gucci got rich off us. Louis got rich off us. Nike got super rich off us. Jordan got rich off us. Everybody getting rich off us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's now, if I own Nike, right, and I'm watching, you know, 30, 50 million black people that can't go to school without wearing Nike, guess what? I got a vested interest in their future because they my biggest consumers. So now I got to make sure that I pay Drake to say, you know, check Silver Stripes. That's what I like. You know, I got to make sure I pay these artists and these different people they identify with to make sure that they have these particular brands on. Like, we literally are being brainwashed into wearing these certain type of shit. And look, as far as back as I can remember, I remember being in high school, the popular kids are literally dictated by the clothes that they wear.
Yeah, I had baby fat, rocker wear, all that.
All that shit.
See, but I had a booster back then when I was in school. So, yeah.
You had a booster?
I was fly.
Y'all see,
the booster got me everything.
Boosters.
Yeah, there ain't no more boosters around. Fuck, Christmas is around. Any boosters, inbox me.
Who's the 150? Yusuf? All right, my boy Yusuf Abdul. You the 150 comment. So we need you to make sure you share the live.
And subscribe.
To the DJ Focus podcast page. And then send us your Cash App. We giving out Cash Apps right now. So yeah. So first of all, the boosters is still around. I own a barbershop.
I'm gonna need you to plug me in.
I'm gonna plug you.
I
own a barbershop. The motherfuckers still be coming around. But yo, brainwash, like Samantha said, brainwash is the key word. Did they inbox us the stuff? Let's send them their money. She sent it in. She sent it. All right, get that to me because we're going. Look how they did us, bro. I watched as a high school kid it go from Parasuco to Pele to Pepe.
I forgot all about those.
Right? to Iceberg, to Mesquite, to Evisu, to Omavi. All this shit went out of style in a year.
Fubu
was before even that. You feel me? You know, you had the main brands like Tommy Hilfiger and all of that, which is still in style now. They made a bunch of us too.
I miss my Fubu jacket. I had a nice
where the fuck
Fubu
all of
jacket.
these? Where did all of these brands come from? Like Pele and Pepe and Evisu and Omave and Iceberg and all of this shit that was popping for a year and a half with big ass sign on Mesquite over the shit, so you couldn't even wear it a year later. Like Tommy shit, you know, it's just a little ass Tommy Hilfiger something. Well, nah, Tommy used to have the big joints too, but you know what I'm saying. Shits. But for the most part, you know, they conceal, so you could wear that shit years later. But this Pepe, Pele, all of this different shit, bruh. This shit came in style just to rob niggas of their bread, bro.
Apple bottom jeans, boots,
Fat Farm, Apple Bottom, all that, bro. We was spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on all of this. For what?
She hit the floor.
Look at you.
That was my shit. And I had the apple bottom jeans with the 2 apples on my butt cheeks. Next
Goddamn
thing you
shit.
know, shorty got low.
Look,
low,
I'm a victim
low,
too.
Low,
I ain't gonna lie.
Low.
You know, I got some Gucci in the closet. That I'm a product of
I
my
got a
environment.
Louis bag.
I'm I'm a product of my environment. You feel me? She said Quana can't be yawning like that. Give me a shot. You feel me? I'm a product of my environment, so I ain't gonna say that I'm immune to it. You feel me? All right, look. Before we get to the next topic, let's give these cash apps out real quick. All right.
I love you, Callie.
All right, let's get these cash apps.
We dropping cash apps. Next cash app is to the 200 comment. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe.
What's the first cash app? What's the first cash app? Give me the first cash app. We about to put that thing in right now. We're going to get the first cash app out, y'all. This is what you do. And look, listen, make sure if you won any money on the DJ Focus podcast and you subscribed and you did all of that, you automatically entered to win our trip to
Miami.
We giving out a trip to Miami. Okay, this summer, one of our lucky viewers on the DJ Focus podcast is going to have a trip to Miami on us. So make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, because we are giving out money. All right, and we're giving out trips. All right, what's the first cash app?
Big Lex in the building, you heard? Shout out to my kid's aunt.
With a capital M, QT, but with a K. So KUTI and then 3.
All right, KUTI 3. That's one. Conyers?
We want to make sure we're sending the right cash app. Is that it?
Conyers, Hennessy? Is it that one? Say Muslim KUTI 3. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. First cash app out. All right. First cash app out. All right. Next. Who's our next cash app? Oh, he just sent it right there. Yusuf. Go down a little bit. What? Right there. BK Metcalf. Nigga said BK Metcalf. All right. BK Metcalf.
Guys, make sure you guys are liking,
I'm not getting no results for
sharing,
that.
and subscribing. We're giving out cash apps to the 200th comment. So it's not now. You have to keep commenting.
Yusuf,
stay
you got to
in tune
redrop your cash
for your
app
chance to
because
win.
we not seeing your cash app. Hey, yo. Hey, all right, there we go. What's that?
Lord 7WYZ.
Lord 7WYZ. Yeah, get them comments up.
Yes, you got to be the 200th comment in order to win the next cash app.
Yusuf, there we go. All right. Cash app going out. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Lexi, how you know you the 200th comment? Don't be dropping your
That's my kid's aunt. She dropped her cash app fast.
All right, we just sent out 2 cash apps, man. We love it. Keep on commenting. We're going to make sure that y'all are compensated very well on the DJ Focus podcast. We love y'all, man. We absolutely love y'all, and we thank y'all for holding us down. All right, let's get back to the topics.
Next topic.
No, same topic.
Okay.
All right. Do you think wearing brand name clothing contribute to social status and recognition in urban environments?
So yeah, I said yeah.
Yes, absolutely, right?
And I said why I think it's like that. I think that because in the urban community for years we didn't have what they had. So
but the
when
question
they
is,
do
do you
those
think
urban stores in our communities
it adds
and
to
the
social
video,
status? So
yes,
like,
hell yeah, it adds to social status. I said that. Somebody could walk in the club with a whole Gucci outfit on and have no car, no nothing, and people would look at him like he got money, like he's a man, and he ain't got nothing. But he got that Gucci outfit. So yeah, it absolutely leads to social status, period. That's a fact. We went over that even, like I said, in high school, you know, in college and everywhere else. The fresh niggas was respected. Even in the hood, the freshest niggas is respected the most, you know what I mean? And given that automatic social status. So, and it's a shame because, like I said, you know, that's only our culture. Everybody else is wearing Hard Rock Live t-shirts with motherfucking Dirty
Dockers
sneakers
and dirty Air Force Ones. And these niggas is driving nice cars, buying their first house at 25, and their wife and their girl is beautiful. We the only niggas that feel as though our, social status and popularity and who we are is
contingent
tied
upon what we wear.
I like that word. It's
And
contingent upon what we have.
And then you know how many people, they got fucking Jordans, they got fucking Nikes, they got fucking Yeezys, they got all that, and they sit in a house full of hella roaches, or they ain't got no car, they behind on their rent, but they still look like that man. They still look like they popping.
They still
you know
look
how
like
many
they
girls
popping.
come outside with a name brand purse with no money in it?
That's what I'm saying. You feel me?
How you got a Gucci bag with no money?
Yo, look, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. For years, right? After college and all of that, I was boycotting this shit. Like, I literally was like, I was 24, 25 when I bought my first barbershop. You feel me? And you ask my barbers, bro. I used to make them niggas come to work with shirt and ties and motherfucking, slacks and shoes and shit. Like, because I was already young and black, owning the biggest barbershop in the fucking town. And I knew they thought I was a drug dealer. Like, everybody was like, yo, this nigga got to be selling drugs. How this nigga 25 with the biggest barbershop, most pretty barbershop in the whole fucking city? I said, so my barbers, a lot of them was black urban. I'm like, no, y'all got to come with shirts and ties on and this, that, and the third. And that's how I would dress. You feel me? Like, I would dress that way, And, after
So
I
what
built,
made you change?
two things.
Because what you got Montclair on right now?
I do got Montclair on right now. I do got Montclair on. Two things made me change. Now I'm saying, first of all, I'm a fly nigga. I've always been a fly nigga. And, I kind of took a back seat to that to build my empire. So once my empire was built to a degree and I could afford it, you feel me? Then I said, you know what? I'm going to go back a little bit to, getting fly, wearing, my phone posits, my Gucci sneakers, whatever the case may be, because I could afford it at this point. I had built my empire, you feel me? But then also, I ain't even going to lie to you. Like, I got to a point where after like 5 or 6 years of doing that, I felt as though niggas thought I couldn't style. Like, I felt as though niggas was thinking like I didn't do this. So I said, you know what? Let me just get, just for a little bit, show niggas what it really is. You feel me? I'm a fashionista. You feel me? So I kind of went back into the system caught me. The system caught me, and I was back outside.
They got him.
They got me.
The government got him.
The government got me, and I was back outside. But I'm about to switch it back up. I was just telling my shorty I'm about to go back to the shirts and the ties and all of that because, it felt good. I was respected, but it felt good. You know what I mean? I was a young dude. My nigga, I was corporate. You feel me? Corporate folk. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I think that gotta come back. All right. So let me ask you one last question on this. Do you think the need for expensive fashion and urban culture is driven more for like personal personal expression or external perceptions? So do you think it's like?
I think it's external because I get what you're saying, but I think it's external because you don't need to especially these days, you don't need to spend all that money to be fashionable.
No, you don't.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's external.
Especially for girls, though. For
girls
girls,
never
it's a
have
lot
to spend that
easier.
money.
It's a lot easier for us to come outside looking like $1 million and spend $3. These girls got these Shein outfits that are like $4 that everybody wearing.
Yo, girls always been like that. When we was back in school, I remember be thinking like, yo, these girls could wear these little penny shoes, penny loafer shoes.
Oh, you remember the Chinese slippers?
The Chinese slippers.
Yo, I had every color and I was looking fly. You heard $3.
Y'all go to Rainbow and you know what I mean? Go to Rainbow and get you know what I mean? $23 outfit. Y'all looking sexy as hell in the club. Like for women, it was more like what your body looked like, your personality, whatever the case may be. Niggas didn't have that option. Let me come in there with some Payless shoes on and some cheap ass shit. Like I'm automatically getting clowned out the room. You know what I mean? So yeah, Rainbow. Yeah, the Rainbow. Yeah, y'all know y'all Rainbow kids. We ain't gonna lie. We is not gonna lie. All right, you ready to get to the last topic of the night?
Yes.
Last topic of the night. We got good 15, 20 minutes left. So, last topic of the night. Love of the streets. The love of the streets. What do you think draws individuals to embrace the street life and everything that comes with it?
I mean, I love the streets. But
I know you love the streets. Quantitated.
I love it honestly because that's what I came from. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it made me who I am. I feel like I'm very.
They stuck on that rainbow. Look at it. Rainbow couponing.
They said Rainbow got us right, doing us right.
Yeah, they gonna come crazy for me.
But I feel like the streets is what made me. I feel like the streets also raised me. I learned a lot from it, and I feel like it's really what you make of it and what you take from it. Like, I don't know. I love the hood. Like, I do. I feel more comfortable in the hood than I do when I was living in the suburbs in Jersey. When I was with my kid's father, I was living in South Jersey in the suburbs. I feel more comfortable here than I did out there.
So it's just a comfortability factor for you. It's like, because that's where you from.
No, because even when I was in other hoods, I felt more comfortable there than I did in South Jersey.
So right now, you still in the streets?
Am I still in the streets? What do you mean? Like in the
You still in the streets? Do you leave your crib, go outside, sit on niggas' porch?
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that.
You know what I mean?
I don't do that.
Guns in your drawers.
No, I don't do that. But I be in the hood. Like, you know what I mean? I run my errands in the hood. I get my sandwiches from the hood and my Chinese food from the hood. You feel me? Like,
I think for a nigga that's not from the streets, the thing that pulls them to the streets is the intrigue, the alluring aspect of it, potentially the money, you feel what I'm saying? In the street cred, like, it's like, just like women want niggas with Gucci on, whatever, in the hood, women want a street nigga. You feel me? Like, if you're not a street nigga, you corny to a degree. Like, all the street niggas, the niggas from the blocks.
I don't think a woman. I think more younger minded females.
We get the most women. You say what?
I think younger minded females. Because like me now, like if I see a guy, he's trying to holler at me, he's throwing up gang signs in his profile picture, I won't even talk to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now it's like,
Yeah. But
so I think the younger woman, yeah. But a real woman is not going to be attracted to that.
No, once you get to a certain age, you definitely, kind of grow out of that. But, I mean.
But when I was younger, I loved me a thug nigga, I tell you that much. I definitely did. You was out there gang banging. Ooh, you beat him up. You beat him up, puppy.
And that's the thing, too. Like, the streets is tough. The streets is raw. The streets is not for anybody. You know what I mean? Niggas is out here really thugging, dying, shooting, jumping niggas, hustling, living a dangerous life in and out of jail. So a woman naturally gonna feel as though she could be more protected by a street nigga. With that one song over there, Shorty says she's safer over here. That's where the shooters be. Like, you feel me? She feels safe over here. That's where the shooters be. Like, if you out there, if you in the streets, who you want to be with, the nigga that's getting picked on, or you going to be with the niggas that's doing the picking? Like, you feel me? So, yeah, like, you got that definitely got that intrigue, as a woman to feel, protected.
I think even as an older woman still, like, I don't prefer a street nigga, but I definitely can't take a man that's not, like, he gotta have some sort
of.
He gotta have that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's what attracted me to, like, my baby father. Like, He was a skinny nigga. You get what I'm saying? But that nigga, I seen that nigga knock big ass niggas out. He had heart. So that made me attracted to him. Like, this shit. Nigga, like,
you feel protected.
Yeah,
a woman.
I like that.
A woman is supposed to feel. A man is supposed to provide for a woman and protect her. So if you in the streets or you from the streets, a woman is going to naturally feel more protected if you from a big hood. If you got, a bunch of goons. If you rolling niggas out and you not getting rolled out, you feel me? Like, they going to feel more protected, like from the goons. Like, you feel me? Like, and that's just a fact of the matter. You feel me? Like, but the niggas that's not from the streets, that's gravitating towards the streets, it's a lot of factors. Like I said, the intrigue, the money, and I keep going back to it too, the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, the government, the music, like, the imaging. Like,
I think the music makes the street seem more glorified than what it really is, though.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen a lot of, like, fucked up things, dealt with a lot of messed up things with dealing with a street man. You know what I mean? They don't show that. They highlight the, you outside, you popping bottles, your niggas beating up niggas, your niggas getting to a bag, y'all in the club, y'all doing this. They don't show everything else that comes with a street man. You know what I mean? Jail. That's one thing.
Like,
you know what I mean? Mad females on his top. You know what I mean?
that's what
like,
I'm saying. Like, bro, the streets got the music. Like you
they don't
said.
show how the drugs is really affecting the communities and the
Bruh.
family. They talk about the drugs like it's this cool party thing. They don't talk about how motherfuckers is getting high, not paying their bills, not taking care of their kids.
Bruh.
How niggas is nodding off on the side of the street. They can't
Bruh.
walk. You know what I
I'm telling
mean?
you.
How they overdose. They don't
I'm
talk
telling
about
you.
that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you. You know, I often used to say it like, you listen to music and they like, yo, I kill a nigga, shoot a nigga, I sell mad crack, and then they skip from that to, and I got mad girls and I got Gucci and I'm flying all over the country. And it'd be like, what the fuck happened to jail? Like, they don't, that shit not even in the music at all. Like, it's like, and I ain't talking about the jail like, yeah, nigga, I just came home, yeah, I'm jail. I'm talking about, like, I got life. I ain't gonna have no more Thanksgivings ever again. No more Christmases. My kids getting raised by another nigga. My wife out here thotting and cheating. I'm stressed out, losing my hair. Like, none of that shit is in the music. Only thing in the music is the criminal shit, and then they act like the reward for the criminal shit is the Gucci, the money, the guns, the women, whatever. Like, you feel me? Like, that's just the only reward, but they don't talk about the consequence. You feel me? And you know, if we had more, you know, exposing the consequences of it, then I think a lot more people would stray away from that street life. But yo,
You know how many people I know that was selling back in the day? 'Cause, you know, I was out there in the streets, but that was hustling, and they became addicts to the shit that they were pushing.
they became addicts. Yeah, never
get what
get
I'm saying?
high off your own supply.
You get what I'm saying? So it's
Absolutely.
like they don't, you know what I mean? They don't show that, how people sometimes get really caught in the loop. But let's get to some of these comments.
Yeah, the comments is going crazy
The
right
comments
now.
is definitely going crazy.
We're going to get to some of y'all comments before we get up out of here. We love y'all so much. We love y'all so much. They love me and Quantum when it's just us solo. You feel me?
Yes.
We can really get to that deep convo and all of that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to some of these comments. All right, right there. So Yusuf says it depends on what you're getting out of the streets. As the answer to the question of why people gravitate to the street, I believe, right? It depends on what you're getting out of the streets. Like, you know, some people don't get the money. Some people just get the street cred. You know what I mean? I know a lot of broke niggas, you know what I'm saying, that all they got is street fame. You know what I mean? Street cred. You know what
They
I'm saying?
well respected. A lot of niggas fuck with
Well
them. Niggas know they put in
but
work.
niggas broke as fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas getting coochie and everything. But niggas broke. Niggas' whole claim to fame is the hood. They be in a party, not dance with one girl. They just waiting for the fight to break out at the end. It's my time, nigga. It's my time. Niggas outside. All right. Said maybe the love they receive from the streets. Lexi said maybe the love they receive from the streets that they don't get at home. It's the truth, you know. Like, sometimes the streets raise niggas. You know, you going home and you not getting, you know, Mom Dukes and getting high, or she always at work, or whatever the case may be.
That was
it's
my
either
case.
TV.
It wasn't that my parents were like, because I had a stepdad. It wasn't like they was like on drugs or anything like that. It's just that they were always working.
They was always working.
So they was always working. So you know who was giving me attention?
The streets.
The streets.
You was outside.
Nigga, I lived in a blood neighborhood. Everybody was gang banging. You know what I mean? I wanted to gang bang too, because everybody was gang banging. That's what I grew up since I was young. That's all I knew. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I'm a block nigga. Like, you feel me? When I was coming up, it was all about blocks. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a block nigga.
T block, yeah. T block.
Like, the yard, man. Like, you feel me? Like,
Everybody had their own blocks. You over there, we over
there. The blocks. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what it was about. You feel me? Like, so I grew up as a block nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, always. Like, and even in my older days, you know, when I was a teenager, you know, like, you know, 17, 18, you know, running around with my 6th Street bros, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was always blocks for me. Like, you feel me? Like, blocks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was St. Mary's, 6th Street. I was always running with a block. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so that was my thing. I was a block nigga, like, straight up, you know what I mean? And then as we start getting older, it was, you know, Bloods start coming in, the Crips start coming in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how it was. And then, you had certain niggas that was, interblocking and shit. Like, nigga, we was beefing with them niggas our whole life. Now you down that motherfucker talking about some you a blood, nigga. Fuck. But yeah, all right. So let's see. It's a difference between being a thug and being a street nigga. I totally agree. When you're a street nigga, you got smarts. Street smarts. You out here, you getting money, this, that, and the third. Thugs is just they only in it for the violence and the crime. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a thug is a crash dummy. A street nigga know how to move around. Yeah, that's facts. Let's see. Samantha says, "Nah, my nerves was bad. Boy, don't answer his phone for an hour, and I'm worried if the cops got him. LMAO. I cannot. I'm too old now, and that's a whole nother thing. But that nigga come home with that bag, you be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, but yeah, as you get older, you don't want to be involved in that stress. That stress is reality. You feel me? Even a street nigga, we are, I moved to PA and I realized from Jersey and shit, and I realized it's two types of niggas out. It's three types of niggas. You got the niggas that got ran out the hood, okay?
And came to another hood and was
Came
acting
out
like
the other
they hot
hood.
shit.
Then you got the niggas who never did no hood shit in the hood. Nigga, you never did no hood shit. So now you out here trying to make your hood life. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got niggas like me who came out here for a better life. Who came out here because these niggas was dying. These niggas was going to jail. These niggas was, we was always in beef all the time when I was growing up. We was always in beef. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? Like, I came out here to raise my kids. I came out here for a better life. I came out here to do something better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's three types of niggas. And I can always tell the difference between the two. Because you 41 years old, still trying to act like you super blood, gang banging. You go, yeah, what the? Like, nigga, my man. Like, you, what the fuck? You obviously never been through shit. Because, like, at the end of the day, you supposed to come out here to try to, live a better life.
But I also think that some people don't know better. Like, I know some people that really, like, it's sad, but it's like that's all they know. And it's like they're just so consumed and stuck into the thug and the hood and the ghetto. And that's what we said when it's a difference. Like, I believe I have street smarts, and that's what I do like about being raised in the ghetto. Like, I love that I grew up with a struggle. I love that I didn't grow up with a silver spoon, because I have a lot of knowledge and common sense that some of these motherfuckers, that these white kids and people who have had the best of life, that got the best education, that they can't even get close to. You know what I mean? They lack common sense. Right. They don't got no common sense. Like, you know what I mean? It don't make no sense. Like me, I could turn anything into money. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you got it out your system too. You feel me? You're not looking at it through intrigue, like, damn, I wonder what it's like. You know what I mean? You did it. You got it out your system. Now you can elevate and you can do things better. But, it's true. Just having those experiences is priceless. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it's things that I don't want for my children. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I know that, and there's a way to raise them and give them street smarts through what we learned. Mm-hmm. You feel me? They don't have to live it. I would, like my nigga Beanie said, I went through it, so you wouldn't do it after me. You feel me? Like, we went through it for y'all. You feel me? Like, so now I want to raise my children in a better situation. Like, they don't need to be in the streets. Like,
I definitely do agree that you don't have to be in the streets to get that knowledge or to have that. You know what I mean?
Slide down. Say at what age should all of that end? I mean, I think
at what age should what end?
The street life. The street life. I mean, honestly, I think it should end the minute you can make it out. Like, you feel me? Like, a lot of us, and me personally, I was in the streets because I had to be. I grew up in the streets. I grew up on blocks. Like, you feel me? Like, so I was a product of my environment because I was in the streets because I had to be. Like, you feel me? Like, that's where I grew up at. That's where I'm from. You feel me? Like, so, but when I was given a chance to do something better, to move out, to be better, I did it. You know what I mean? I was 24 years old. Like, 24 years old, my wife got pregnant with my shorty. I mean, my son and shit. You feel me? Like, and I'm like, you know what?
It's time.
Let's move to PA, man. let's get up out of here. You feel me? Like, you know, I done put my bones in. You feel me? I done did what I need to do. I'm in a position now. I got my money right. You feel me? I got my little situation right. And I came out the PA, man. Bought a barbershop, got a nice crib. And I moved from the streets. But I tell you this much. The barbershop is the streets in certain ways because you deal with a lot of street niggas. I done had to beat about 10 niggas up since I bought the barbershop. So the further you go away, the closer you get. All right, go down a little bit.
But I also think that a lot of people forget what the purpose of like the streets is, like hustling and selling drugs. Like, it's just weird to me how these guys get so consumed in it. Like, the point of you hustling is supposed to be to get out of the hood,
right,
to get
right.
out of the struggles,
right.
not to be selling drugs all your life. Like, you guys don't got no bigger dreams. Right. Instead of investing in your money and doing what you got to do to get on your feet, these guys are literally investing in their money to buy Louis Gucci, a fly ass car, and to be out here sleeping with females. They ain't trying to build businesses and build, you know what I mean,
but
a future for their kids.
It's not easy to do that because you understand there's been a lot of niggas who did try to take their money and put it into something more positive. But if you put in drug money into a positive situation, that's racketeering. Mm-hmm. That's cleaning your money. That, you know what I mean? They want to know where you got these investments from.
Which
like,
is
they
true,
don't
but
make
there's
it
always,
easy
that's why
for
you gotta
to,
do, you gotta
transition.
figure out, do things right, because it's not like it's impossible. There's a plenty of people who've done it.
Nah, you gotta do it. You gotta
I feel like
make sure your shorty
really
got her name shit right. Make sure her credit right.
She
make sure
going to
credit
school.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Make sure she get that good joint, and then you kind of funnel that thing through that. You know what I mean? But then you run the risk too, because then she be done left your ass and took, hey, shit, it is in my name. But it's not easy. Then you catch a felony, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to get a good job, so that if you do got a bunch of bread, you know, it's hard for you to you know, say, look, I'm working over here and this is where I get my money from, because you got felony. You can't do that.
You know what the thing
what
is?
I mean?
There's a lot of men that are felons that are more successful than guys that have been out in the streets all these years free. They came out and they got felonies, and they done started businesses and all that. So I do get that it's hard, but it's not impossible.
No,
I feel
like
if they really want to change their life, they gonna change their life. So if you selling drugs and you had plans and you 50 years old, or you've been selling drugs since you were 18 and you in your 30s, like, Papi, you doing something wrong.
Right.
You doing something wrong, because at this point, I'm not understanding how you don't got nothing. But you got a nice car.
Yeah, you know, every nigga don't got it in them. You know
what I mean? Some nice clothes.
But
like
I agree with
chain.
her though, and the reality is this: y'all niggas need to start learning how to steal away, man. You know what my nigga Jay-Z say: get in, get out. That's the OG's classic, and it's true. Like, niggas want to get, you know, you can't sell drugs forever, bro. Like, you gotta be doing something and doing it in a way where you can eventually take all of your bread and kind of maneuver it into a positive situation. You know what I mean? Whether you get your CDLs, go buy a truck, whatever the case may be, stack your bread, do what you need to do. You know, throw some parties, get a barbershop,
start selling dogs,
do some shit.
You get what I'm saying? Start selling cars.
It's something.
There's so many things that these men can do. But they're true. It's the comfortability of the fast money.
It's the comfortability.
Fast money, I feel like that's an addiction. We can talk about that. Fast money is an addiction. You get what I'm saying? Because even with me working in the nightlife, I'm so comfortable now. I don't want a real job.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I like the money that's gonna be here now in my pocket. I don't want to wait 2 weeks.
Right.
So sometimes I think that people get,
even you got to steal away, because the
people
reality
get stuck
matter,
in
that shit don't last forever. Just like you're not gonna be 32 or whatever you are forever. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's why I'm working on.
You gotta work on something.
I'm making it a business, and that's why I also have other people who work for me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You gotta do like
I hire younger women to come be bottle girls. So that's something, when I get my business up and running, there's always gonna be a young girl out there that could be a bottle girl, that can dance, that can, you know what I mean?
Right.
That can bartend. There's always gonna be that. You know what I mean? When I'm not useful, I could still have them working for me.
Right.
You get what
but
I'm
you
saying?
can be useful, but in other ways, like, you got to do it like you know, like Bree Love, like T-Sean, like these ones who got to a certain point and then they became owners. You know what I mean? DJ Gemini, Menace, different ones.
And that's why I started my own business.
Owners, right? Because, you know, you could turn 40 years old and be cool you know, and not have to worry about it because you're not just a bottle girl. You're not just a host. You're not just out here doing that. You took it and you transformed it and transmigrated it into a business to where you could go ahead and put a bunch of money in your pocket. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's got to be the goal. It got to be the goal is to take it, you know, and I mentioned the T-shirts and the Be Loved, but like focus, nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole event coordination business and, you know what I mean, a promotion business and, you know, a DJ company. Like, you feel me? Like, to where, you know, it's not just about me being in the club no more. I make money off of outsourcing DJ work. You know what I'm saying?
I just made money last week because somebody needed dancers. So what they did, they paid me.
Right.
And I booked the dancers and they went and danced. You know what I did? I ain't do nothing but make a phone call.
Right.
And booked them and got my money. I got my Cash App. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's just what I do. You know what I mean? It's not always, I don't always got to physically go out there and work. No, I send other people to work too.
Let's get to the comments. She says, so Janae says they spend a lot of time investing in their homies and having a good time. Generational wealth never crosses their minds. And that's so true. It's what the thing about it is this. You'll never respect nothing that you didn't have to work hard for. So if it's coming so quick, so easy, it's hard for you to properly have the proper respect for it. You think it's going to come all the time, and you didn't really work and grind hard for it, so you don't have the proper respect for it. If a nigga gotta go to school, go to college, then work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, he gonna have much more respect for the empire and the money the empire he built and the money he has saved than a nigga who smoking weed, playing video games, and just busting licks.
And waiting for the phone to ring.
And waiting for his phone to ring.
But somebody said fast money is a huge addiction, and it definitely is.
It is. All right, let's get to the last comments. This was a great live. Everybody. Big shout out to everybody.
Thank you, Lexus. She said everybody needs the Maquana. Gang shit.
That sentence, that's facts. Big shout out to my uncle Dink. We see you, my boy. He says, these young bulls down here getting to the bag. Yeah, he down in Atlanta. My uncle down there in Atlanta. Them young boys down there getting to the bag. You feel me? Like, it's niggas getting to the bag everywhere. But, you know, like, at the end of the day, you got to be able to get to the bag and then transmigrate to something legal. You know, you got a lot of scammers out here. You got a lot of drug dealers out here. But if you're not taking that bread and you're not transmigrating it to something legal and sustainable, you're going to end up in jail and you're going to end up down and you're going to end up all fucked up in the game. And last thing you want to do is be coming home. You was up as fuck at 29 and then your ass come home at 45, 46 and you super broke and you got felonies and you can't get a good job and you've been hustling all your life or in jail getting free 3 hots in a cot, and then now suddenly 45, 46, you got to learn how to work for trinkets that, you know what I'm saying, your check is way low and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, that's the last thing you want to do. You want to spend all of these years making sure that you build your empire, so by the time you get 45, 46, 47, you can actually enjoy it. You know, I thank Allah every day that he blessed me to, you know, have wealth young, you know what I'm saying, like, and be an owner young, you know what I mean, because, you know, I was able to, you know, chase my dreams and kind of enjoy my life and different things. And I'm not a rich man, but, you know, he blessed me, you feel me? Like, I was able to chase my dreams and do certain things that I was able to do young, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I went through that process of, you know, going to college and, you know, building something for myself and this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? So,
and a lot of these guys, too, that I don't understand, too, is I don't care how you're a drug dealer and you don't got bail money set aside. You don't got lawyer money set aside. They be getting locked up and needing all their homies to put in money for their lawyer, for their bail. You're not really getting money like that then. Right. Because the smart way to do it is, like, you're not even, like, making sure you good. Like, so you may be getting to a bag, but you don't have no solid foundation. That's the problem that I'm saying. Like, your foundation will never be solid when you're selling drugs. Even if you got bail money and lawyer money, your foundation is not a solid foundation, because at any moment you can get all that taken away from you and stripped from you. Right. So that is not a solid foundation. That is not where you build a home or you build upon that foundation.
Yeah, no, that's 100%. Get your bail money, get your stacks up, do what you need to do.
And get out.
Get your ass out the streets. The streets is not where you want to be at. It's not where you want to be stuck at. You don't want to be sitting up in jail, missing your kids' life.
It's not worth it.
Nah, it's definitely not worth it. All right, man. We had us a good ass live tonight, man.
Yes, we did.
Shout out to everybody on the live. You know, we definitely love y'all, and we're anxious to see y'all back next week. We're gonna give out more cash apps. I owe somebody. I'm gonna go through it and pay y'all tonight because I owe the 200th comment, and we're gonna get you your cash app tonight. But yeah, man, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all are absolutely beautiful. Facebook won tonight. Big shout out to all my YouTubers though. You know, we love y'all on YouTube too. But Facebook won. Y'all went ham with the comments tonight. You know what I mean? So big shout out to y'all. If you won money tonight, you automatically entered in to win our free trip to Miami. We're giving away a free trip to Miami this summer. One of our DJ Focus podcast members will be in Miami, feet kicked up, on account of the DJ Focus podcast. If you are on the live right now, make sure you share the live real quick before y'all get off. If you didn't share it, like the live, of course.
Lexi said, when's the next live?
Every Thursday, Lex. We doing it every Thursday, 9 o'clock. You feel me? 9 to 11. We do it every Thursday. But we also about to start our
reviews.
Our reaction.
Our reaction reviews.
Yo, the reactions is going to be dope as hell. Those are going to be pre-recorded, though. They won't be live. But look out for them because when you do see them coming across your page, we still need all of the likes, the comments, the shares, and everything like that. But yeah, we doing the reaction videos for YouTube. And we about to be famous, man.
We running it up. 2024 is ours.
We gonna be even more famous. You know what I mean? That's my dog. We a team. We work together. This is the best co-host that I have had on this fucking podcast on everything.
And this is the best podcast, period.
It's the best podcast. You feel me? Like, so now if you want to be a guest on the DJ Focus podcast, hit Quana up. Make sure you hit her up in the inbox. You know what I mean? We gonna schedule you ASAP. Like, you feel me? Like, and yeah, we'll
get you up here.
Yeah, we gonna get you up here, and we gonna get y'all opinions on the matters too. You feel me? I promise next week we gonna take call-ins. I mean, we had to call in last week, and y'all didn't call in. Y'all pissed me off. So. So now y'all banned for a week of call-ins, all right?
Next week you guys
But next week we're going to have the call-ins on the Zoom for y'all to call in and give y'all. Matter of fact, the way I'm going to do it is I think I'm going to take like the last half hour and do call-ins. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be fire.
Yeah, the last half hour we're going to do call-ins. And yeah, that's how we're going to do it, man. You like I said, if you won tonight, you automatically enter to win our trip to Miami. Miami. Automatically. And if you watch us and share and comment 4 weeks in a row, whether you win the cash app or not, you automatically enter to win the trip to Miami too. So 4 weeks in a row, like, comment, share, and just be a part of the live, and then we're going to automatically enter you in to win our free trip to Miami. Okay? Quana, you got some final thoughts for him?
Honestly, my final thoughts is this was definitely a good conversation. I appreciate all you guys for showing love, for commenting, liking, and sharing, and tuning in. If you guys have any topics that you guys want us to discuss, feel free to, drop it in me or DJ Focus's inbox, and we can discuss your topic on here. If you guys want to come and hang out with us, you're always welcome to do that as well. Like I said, reach out to me or him, and we'll get you on the couch. I'm Quana Tatted. I'm your co-host. Follow me on all social media outlets. Quana Tatted. See y'all next week.
See y'all next week. And even if y'all want to come and be a part of our live studio audience and y'all don't want to get on the couch, it's cool. Y'all welcome to come. Chill, relax, bring a bottle. And we're going to have some fun. Mm-hmm. All right? Shout out to everybody who was on the live tonight. We love y'all so much. Big shout out to all of our winners, Hennessy, Yusuf, and whoever our third winner is we didn't get to yet. Shout out to Candace, our dedicated live viewer. We love you so much. All of the YouTubers, Twitchers,
Samantha,
the Instagrammers, the TikTokers,
Lexi, Callie.
yes, everybody on all of our platforms that we stream on, and who are big supporters of our podcast and of our clips and of our shorts. We love y'all so much. Thank you, Samantha. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody. All right, we love you. Until next week on the DJ Focus podcast.
Merry Christmas.
Love,
we're gonna see you guys
peace,
after Christmas.
And soul and oh yeah, and free Palestine. Don't forget the free Palestine. But you said after Christmas?
Yeah, because we're back next Thursday. So
we're back next Thursday.
Everybody
all right.
have a nice Christmas. God
yes,
bless.
have a good Christmas and all of that. You know, enjoy your family, enjoy your kids. You feel me? Like, and we will see y'all next Thursday on the DJ Focus podcast for our special New Year's year-end review show. I'm gonna be dropping my my 2023 wrap up too. You know what I mean? Like, we doing the 2023 wrap up. So, all right, love y'all. See y'all later. Free Palestine.